That was absolutely delicious.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was excellent. It was just quite splendid.
You're very kind.
Really, Julia, I don't think I've eaten anything quite that good in years.
Thank you.
Excuse me, you two. I think I'm just going to go and kill myself.
It was marvellous, Adam, wasn't it, Malcolm?
Did you cook it? Oh, well, it was all right, I suppose.
I think I've changed my mind. I think I'll go and kill him instead.
All right, Adam, it was good. It was very, very good. It really was. In fact, it's a good job you married him, Julia, not me. He's a much better cook.
And I'm infinitely more attractive.
And I'm not that bad in the kitchen, am I, Adam? Adam.
No, you're not that bad.
And I've cooked the pudding tonight, haven't I?
Yeah, she has. She's cooked the pudding tonight.
Oh, no. I mean, have you really?
Just you wait. It's sherry trifle. And I followed the directions on the packet exactly. It'll be very nice. Really, it will. Really. I think I'll just go and check it.
She's looking very well lately.
What, speaking as a doctor?
Well, and as a friend. She's really blossoming.
She's having an affair with the gardener.
Oh, well, that would be it, then. Well, there was this garden design project with a son of the soil from the garden centre. What's his name?
Stanley, yes.
Stanley.
They're going to the bank manager tomorrow to try and get it off the ground, as it were.
It's all very praiseworthy, but isn't this going to interfere with your big plan?
What big plan?
Well, you know, your dream scheme. What do you say? I'm going to throw up the practice and sail off to the South Seas with a bottle of tequila and a tin of corned beef. You had a special fund set up for that, didn't you?
Oh, you mean my runaway money? Yes. Well, you know, at the last count, it was 25 grand. And with the criminally high interest rate, which I totally deplore, of course, it's going up like a rocket.
Yes, but you can hardly go off cruising around the world if she's going to be re-landscaping the whole of South London. Unless, of course, you'd care to leave her here with me. No, you wouldn't care to do that, would you?
Anyway, this garden thing, it might not take off, you know. It might fall at the first garden fence, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
No, besides, you've got other things to worry about, haven't you?
Oh, do tell me.
Friday is V-Day.
So it is.
And what does V stand for, Charlesworth?
Vampire. Vixen. Vermin.
Vasectomy.
You really enjoy inflicting pain on me, don't you? No wonder you became a doctor.
And you really enjoy making a fuss about nothing, which I presume is why you became a psychiatrist.
It's not a fuss about nothing. It's a fuss about... Well, you know exactly what it's a fuss about.
Don't I just? You and Needles, honestly.
Me and Needles just don't get on.
You can say that again. I mean, how you got through medical school, I never understood. Do you remember that night we went out to that dance? We picked up a couple of nurses, and they put on the Searchers singing Needles and Pins, and you had to put your head between your knees. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember. It's most probably because you keep reminding me on every conceivable occasion.
Do you know, I'd recommend that you see a good psychiatrist, but the trouble is I don't know any good psychiatrists.
Malcolm, you see, you are assuming that I want to be cured.
Well, of course. Don't you?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I like my phobia. I like the way I am. I'm happy like this. I revel in my own disability. But when the time comes, I shall face that needle with true British grit.
You can't face it, because we're sticking...
All right, then I'll back into it with true British grit. Do you know, Malcolm, you're really quite pathetic. You're not going to upset me, you see, because today is only Tuesday. See, I can sort anything out when it's 3 days away. It's when it's 3 hours away I go to pieces.
Exactly. Friday, I can't wait.
You're not going to be there.
Yeah, of course I am. They won't let me actually do it, but they can't stop me watching.
What, and telling jokes about shaky hands and blunt knives and all that stupid medical stuff?
Absolutely. Great fun.
Trifle, anyone?
Hello? Anybody home?
Oh, hello, Stanley.
Hello.
How do I look?
Very nice.
Nice enough for the bank manager?
I do hope so.
Right, you be the bank manager.
Yeah, right.
I come in and I sit down and I say, please, Mr. Bank Manager, lend us £20,000 to set up our garden design business. Well, what does the bank manager say?
Here's the keys to the safe. Help yourself.
Thanks, Stanley. That's the nicest thing a bank manager ever said to me.
Right, well, we off then?
No, hang on. I'd like you to meet Adam. It's high time you two said hello. Oh, by the way, if he seems a bit tense, don't worry. He's got to have an operation and he's a bit concerned about it.
Oh, nothing serious, is it?
Oh, no. Just one of those personal things, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah. He's got them, has he? Touch of the Marleys.
The Marleys?
The Marleys. Marley tiles.
Piles?
Yeah. He's got them, has he?
Yes. Yes, he's got piles. Only, please, he's a bit embarrassed about it, so don't mention it, will you?
Oh, no, I won't say a word.
All right, Harry? See you the same time next week.
Yes, thank you very much.
OK, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, God.
Big problems? Mm-hmm. You or him?
Oh, I don't know him. Oh, I say. Oh, yes.
I want you to come and meet Stan, the one eminently sane man I know.
Oh, Stan, the man. Right, you lead me to him.
Ah, Stan, this is Adam, my husband.
Well, how'd you do?
Well, Stanley, Julia's told me a lot about you.
Yeah. She's told me something about you, too.
Want to sit down?
Yes, I will. I don't suppose you will, though, eh?
Sorry?
No, I don't suppose you can.
Eminently sane, you said.
Here, take my advice. Use a nice thick cushion, eh?
Julia?
Oh, Stanley, is your van blocking the road?
I don't know. I'll go and have a quick deco.
Dear, I'm sorry, it's my fault.
Julia, was he just talking utter rubbish? Or have I finally flipped?
It's my fault. I told him that you had a touch of the Marleys.
You told him I had piles?
Yes. How did you know what it meant?
Good grief, Julia. I mean, why did you tell him I had piles?
It seemed less embarrassing than saying vasectomy.
Well, I don't think there's a lot in it myself, really.
No.
Ah, plenty of room. I told him. Idiots, some of these vicars, eh?
Oh, good.
Right, so you two are off to see old Krusty at the bank, then, are you?
Not Krusty, Mr. Bread. You have to be very respectful when you're asking for money.
Well, the way you're looking, he can't say anything but yes.
Thank you. I'll just get my briefcase.
Please.
Oop. Busy, then?
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
There's none of them in there right now, are there?
Sorry?
Well, you know, the nutcases you look after. There's none of them in there right now.
Oh, no, you're quite safe, Stanley. The last nutcase just finished biting the carpet and left.
Ah. Good. Do you mind if I...
No, help yourself.
Right. This operation of yours, you know, it's a duddle. There's nothing to it. It doesn't hurt.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so. You know what they do?
No, what do they do?
Well, they just give you a little injection.
Oh, super.
Yeah, they just stick this needle in your bum and...
Yes.
Mind you, you think yourself lucky, my son. Things could be a lot worse.
Really?
Oh, yes, a mate of mine. He's got this Vasitech.
Vasectomy.
That's it, yeah. Poor old sod. He could hardly walk for a week. Yeah, I'll tell you something else.
Oh, jolly good. I hoped you would, yeah.
It's been 6 months now. He hasn't been able to raise as much as an eyebrow. 6 months.
Right, we're off. Oh, did Malcolm ring?
No, why? Was he supposed to?
No, I just thought, never mind. See you later.
6 months?
Oh, come on. Let's cheer ourselves up. What's the worst thing that could happen?
He can say no.
Well, what if he does?
Well, then we won't have enough cash to start this garden design thing properly, will we?
Well, we won't have lost anything, will we?
Well, I won't, but you will. I mean, this is your big chance, isn't it? I mean... Sorry.
You're a nice man, Stanley.
Get out of it.
You are. You're really nice.
Hello, yes?
Oh, Adam, hello, Malcolm. Two things, old son. Number one...
You want to thank me and Julia for a lovely evening.
Three things, old son. Number one, I want to thank you and Julia for a lovely evening.
How kind.
Number two, I think you'll seeing a patient of mine shortly, Mr. John Coates.
Yes, that's right, in about half an hour.
Yeah, well, he's single, no responsibilities, and gambles a lot. Horses, dogs, drops of rain on the window, you know, anything really. And it's very hard to know what to say to him, but of course that's your job, isn't it, really?
Yes, well, look, you said all that in your referral letter.
Did I? Oh, jolly good.
Number 3?
Oh, number 3. Yeah, well, it's like this.
Like what, Malcolm?
Well, you see, I've just heard, as it happens, that,
Malcolm?
We've had some cancellations at the clinic, so we're going to do this afternoon at 4 o'clock. And Julie's going to run you there and back. So we'll see you at 4 o'clock. OK, fine.
4 o'clock?
Yeah, that's it.
That's in about 3 hours' time.
Yeah, in 3 hours' time. Oh, dear. That's when you go to pieces, isn't it?
Bank managers? Lighters?
Blighters? I know what I'd like to call them. I'd call them... Yes, well, I call them blighters, too. Oh, Stanley, how could he turn us down?
Well, he seemed to find it easy enough, didn't he?
It was my fault.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. I knew his name was Mr. Bread. I knew it perfectly well.
So?
Then why did I call him Mr. Krusty?
Well, it's an easy enough mistake to make, isn't it?
I seem to find it easy enough. I crossed my legs at him lots of times.
Well, he was wearing his reading glasses.
No, I must be losing my touch with men.
Oh, not with me, you're not. I didn't mean I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what you mean, and thanks, Stanley. Of course, old Krusty's right. I am inexperienced. Heavens, I'm non-experienced.
Oh, perhaps so, but you're a bright lass. You could go a long way if someone would only give you the chance.
Thanks, Stanley. Believe it or not, that helps a lot.
What's that husband of yours going to say when you tell him?
Well, him yet. If things have gone according to plan, he'll have something more pressing on his mind right now. Come on.
You know, I still think it wasn't half a good idea.
Yes, I think it wasn't half a good idea, too.
I'm not denying that I gamble.
No.
No. What I am denying is that it's a problem.
Yes.
So, what am I doing here? Well, search me, except I trust old Malcolm, and he says you're worth talking to.
Oh, go on.
Well, yes, I gamble. Horrendously. On average, I must stake, well, 500 a week.
Mm-hmm.
You're not impressed? Of course you're not impressed. It's part of your job, isn't it? Take everything in your stride. Well, that doesn't impress me.
Right, so neither of us is impressed by the other, right?
Right.
Well, you must have admitted it's a start.
Look, I've no wife, no family, no responsibilities. Anyway, what else would I do with the money?
Save it.
What for?
Well, I don't know. I mean, haven't you got some sort of ambition, some sort of secret dream?
Oh, you mean the villa in Spain, or the racehorse, or even, God help us, the ocean-going yacht on which to sail away into the sunset? Some daft idea like that.
Yeah, some daft idea like that, yeah.
Not me. I gamble, yes. It may be an addiction. It may even be an illness. But that doesn't bother me. I don't suppose you can understand, but...
You like the way you are?
Yes.
You're happy as it is?
Yes.
You revel in your own disability?
Perhaps you can understand.
Perhaps.
You won't cure me, you know.
Perhaps not.
But I'll make a bet with you. I'll bet you can't find one good reason for me to save my money. If you can, I'll come and talk to you again. Is that a bet?
Yeah, that's a bet. But, John, if you are going to gamble £500 a week...
Yes.
Be lucky. Joe?
Well, I'll tell you about it later. Oh, did Malcolm ring?
Yes.
Oh, good.
To thank us for last night.
Was that all?
Yeah.
Nothing about...
Nothing about what?
Oh, nothing.
That's right, he said nothing about nothing.
Oh, good.
You plotted this, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
I said this is a plot. You and Malcolm have conspired against me, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
Yes, you plotted this. You thought if I had till Friday to wait for the vasectomy and the needles, you thought I'd funk it, didn't you?
Yes,
yes. Yes. So you plotted this fiendish plot to get me into hospital today, you plotters.
Yes, right.
Yes, you booked me in today, pretending it was for Friday. And then Malcolm, he then rings me up, and then he... Just a minute. You're admitting this all rather easily, aren't you?
I'm afraid my resistance is rather low at the moment.
Oh, he didn't say no, did he?
I'm afraid you're married to a failed landscape designer.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that's the end of vaulting ambition. I'll stay at home from now on. Clean things, do the ironing, make the beds.
Hey, come on. Listen, we'll do something to take your mind off it. I know. I'll cook your favourite meal tonight. Or, no, better still, why don't we go out, huh? What do you say?
We'll go out.
Good.
I'll drive.
Sure. The new Indian?
Well, Dr. Devady is Indian, yes.
What?
Look, you first.
No, you. Go on.
I was going to say, are you all right?
I was going to say, are you all right?
Fine. Well, I'm... all right.
Well, I'm all right, too. Look, come on. It's not the end of the world. Soon you'll be designing half the gardens in South London. I know you will. You just need a chance.
That's what Stanley said. He said I was a bright lass.
Well, he knows a good thing when he sees one. So do I.
Thanks. But my anxieties can wait. How are you bearing up?
Oh, fine.
Would you like me to come with you?
No. I'm going to do this one on my own. Anyway, I don't want you to hear my knees knocking.
All right. I'll wait in the car and snivel. I'll keep an eye out for you.
You'll recognise me. I'll be the one walking like John Wayne. Oh, by the way, how much were you and Stanley hoping to borrow from old Krusty?
20,000. Why?
Nothing. Malcolm, you can take that stupid grin off your face. Just give me the blood injection.
It's not me, Ozan. I'm just the observer.
Well, who's doing it, then?
He is. Adam, I'd like you to meet Dr. Prakash Devadi.
Dr. Charlesworth.
Hello, Prakash.
Prakash is doing the snip as well.
Oh, good.
It's the first one he's done.
What?
I mean, the first one he's done today.
And what are you going to do, Malcolm?
Well, I'll just stand here and catch anything that falls off.
You know, spiritually, Malcolm, you've never left medical school, have you?
Take no notice of him, Dr. Charlesworth, and just lie back, please. Now, as you know, this is a perfectly safe procedure, and I've actually done dozens of them. Failure rate, by the way, is only 1 in about 20,000.
20,000?
That's right. No, I shan't keep you long.
Malcolm, I've got to make a phone call.
Samaritans?
Malcolm, just let me make this phone call, then Prakash can stick as many needles as he likes in me.
I've just done that.
What?
It's all finished. Just give it 5 minutes to take effect, and we can proceed.
I didn't feel a thing.
It's damn clever, these medicos.
Look, I've got 5 minutes. Just let me make this phone call, yes? Yes, that's right, Mr. Brett. My high-interest account should stand around 25,000. Well, if you want to punch it up on the computer, you can look for yourself, yes? Yes, I'll wait. Excuse me. Do you mind listening into a private conversation?
Do you mind exhibiting your hindquarters in a public place?
Oh. You listen away. That's right, Mr. Brett, isn't it? Yes. Right. Now, look, this is what I want you to do.
Hello? Stanley? All right, calm down, steady on. Now then, what is it? What? Oh, my goodness.
All right, you two, do your worst. Now, Malcolm, please. Please, no more medical school jokes, please.
Would I take advantage of a man in your position?
What did Dickens say? It's a far, far better thing I do now than I've ever done.
I wouldn't say that. I've just heard what you did on the phone.
Don't you dare say a word to Juliet.
No, of course not. This is going to scupper your plans for an ocean-going yacht for a year or two, isn't it?
Right, Dr. Charlesworth. I think we're about ready to start.
Yeah.
Now, I am just going to make a small incision here.
Doctor!